Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be continuing off with the Adept series. This is going to be episode 7. Laurie Strode, the legend in the making of herself from the Halloween series. So again, we're doing the Adept series. Just a reminder, it's a good way to learn perks. She has pretty good perks, so we're going to jump in. I'm going to show you what the perks do. Let's go and jump in. So, okay, we got 3 perks. We got Soul Survivor. Let me ready up here. So every time a fellow survivor is killed or sacrificed, you gain a token. For each token, your aura cannot be read by the killer within a max range of 24 meters. Now, there is a couple other perks that get added on to that, which is you can gain a 75% speed when repairing generators for when you're the last survivor alive, and also gain a 50% action speed while opening up the exit gates, which is huge. If you get the hatch closed on you, that perk is going to be saving your life. Like, if the killer goes off to the next door, you're almost certain to get that door open. Decisive Strike is very good for tunneling. So basically, when you're unhooked and you don't touch anything, you can still have it active. So just say you are getting tunneled out of the game and the survivor's surviving and they are getting you off the hook and healing you. You're still not touching anything, and that can last all game as long, except for end game. And that basically, you're able to hit a skill check and the killer drops you. And so it's a super good perk. But the second you touch a gen, the second you touch for healing, or do any objective tasks like totem, chest, anything like that, then it deletes it until you're hooked again. Now, if the last gen pops, you cannot use it at endgame. But if you didn't have a chance to use it for your first hook, they might not. That might be good for you. They just will be like, yeah, okay, he doesn't have it. Okay, and then the last but not least, object of the obsession. If you're the obsession, your R is revealed to the killer 3 seconds, once every 30 seconds. Increases your chance of being the obsession, which I am the obsession. So we got a Billy. So I think he can see where I am. So I'm going to stick around Jen's, or it's a Baba. It's Mr. Bubs. You can see me. So that's a good one. So I want to stick around this to play against a Bubba. He's going to swing at me. I'm fine with that. Because now I can go back to that. He didn't break it. So I'm going to go right through. And I'm going to go back to that loop. So he can have that totem or pallet now. So I can also see his aura. So I'm going to loop him around here. Big boy swing. He's like, oh. Big boy swing. I'm fine with that. Let's get him around this. He swings. That's fine. That is fine. Okay, so again, I don't want to say too much. I want to make all different videos. But if this stays how it is right now, we are screwed. So I guess I can say it. Basically, what you want in this is to not touch all the upstairs gens. So there's a gen in the upside down that's up high, and it takes a second for Bubba to go there. And then there's another gen that's up in a closet all the way upstairs. So I think he's coming back. He is. So this is going to be good for tunneling. So you do this little big boy swing there. I want him to take that. This is a good little loop right here against Bubba's chainsaw. See? For that reason right there. So he's leaving. See, the object of obsession is intact. So that's a good one. So we got 2 gens remaining. So I'm going to do this gen. Okay, so where I was getting at is, if you have 1 generator left and you have the upside down one and the one up in the closet still available, it's almost impossible for the killer to catch up, because he can't make it all the way back from one area to the other. If you have all the survivors still doing it, he won't keep up with it. It'll be impossible. So it is good if you don't touch those gens, because now all he has to do is stay on the floor and go from gen to gen to gen to gen to gen. It's easy for him to do a 3 gen. So now this is perfect situation right here. We have Jane on 1 gen, and we have me, and we have our Nancy on another gen. So if he doesn't have any slowdown perks right now, he's done. Okay, it's over. So she finishes her gen, we finish our gen. Now, unfortunately, that survivor that's on the hook is dead. So what I'm going to do is open the door. It's impossible to get... He's coming. See, he should have just stayed at that hook. He could have got his 1 kill, and that's it. But we have no one on doors. That's the issue here. Okay. So if she's over here, guess she is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take a hit. It's very hard to do this kind of stuff against a Bubba. As soon as that chainsaw starts revving, okay, there he is. Okay. He might have Blood Warden, but I'm going to stay on because I'm a team player. He's probably going up to this door. Let me see if he has Blood Warden here. He can see me. Okay. I want to see if I'm able to... He's going further. He can see me coming. If she goes in the basement, it's over. See that he's smart. This guy's smart. He might actually just get 2. See, now she goes down. I'm just gonna... The timer's almost down. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. That's fine. We should have just... But it's very hard when there's no communication to do endgame stuff like that against a Bubba. Very, very hard. So again, that was the Adept Laurie Strode. I got my Adept done. We got Decisive Strike, Object of Obsession, and Soul Survivor. All complete, done. I survived. Let's go. Yeah, again, like Decisive Strike, a lot of people run it. And this is probably her best perk. But other than that, like, you can make it like super quick. If you're just like, this is again, it's a good solo perk. The way I run my perks, I'll actually explain that in another video on how I run my perks and how I run my game. When I run my perks and I run them and I show you, I'll explain that stuff there. But yeah, that was Adept Laurie. Alright guys, that's the end of the episode of Adept Laurie Strode. The next Adept is going to be Ace. And yeah, so we're going to catch you in the next episode. And we're going to check out Ace. Alright guys, love you guys. Thanks a lot for watching. See you guys later. Love you guys.